It's Kaipacha with the weekly Pele report. Ow! January 29th of 2025. Still down here in the Amazon. I'm loving it. I gotta say, mosquitoes and all, whatever. It's pretty wild. Very different. So many bird songs. So many creatures and fish and pink dolphins and oh my goodness, look at these boats. They're freaking awesome. So anyway, what's going on these days? This is a big week, okay? There's a lot going on. I don't know how I'm actually gonna get this down and talk about all this stuff in one sitting. We got the moon in Aquarius right now, and that is coming into we have a Moon-Mercury-Pluto conjunction. Okay, I'll be talking about that a little bit, and then there's a new moon, later on today at 9 degrees, 51 minutes of Aquarius. And she moves on through Aquarius. By tomorrow, she goes into Pisces. Okay, and that sun continues on. I mean, this is just it's a very exciting week. The sun is trine Jupiter, okay, basically all week from Aquarius to Gemini. That is awesome. Venus comes up to conjunct Neptune on Saturday. I mean, talk about romance, dreams come true, all kinds of, wow, it's awesome. Fantastic kinds of energy. Mercury trines Pluto next Monday. So, and I'm only giving you the exact dates, right? I mean, these things go on for days at a time. Uranus stations direct. And Jupiter stations direct. Okay, so, they're kind of sitting still right now, but I'll tell you, there's going to be some forward-moving energy. Okay, Uranus is change, Jupiter is expansion. Get ready for it. It's definitely happening. After that moon, moves into Pisces, of course, she is going to conjunct with Saturn. And we are going to have the great grand on Saturday. Moon conjuncts Venus, Neptune, and the North Node before she goes into Aries. So we are talking like a real wild weekend. Very, very beautiful. By next Monday, Venus moves into Aries too. So time marches on, the planets march on, life marches on, and, these are times that are really open to, it can really be a beautiful experience of relaxation, a beautiful experience of feeling connection and unity with spirit, with nature, with the wild, with our dreams. I don't know, this is a really good time, man. So, let me sit and face the camera and talk to you more about it. All right, everybody. I got to get going on this thing before the sun goes down. I'm still in a workshop here. There's people right over there. I'm kind of whispering a little bit so I don't get heard. But yes, this week is it's very amazing. What I really want to talk about is all of this coming around. It's all coming home, right? We've got Venus in the late degree of Pisces. Mercury is moving out of Capricorn into Aquarius. Okay? The sun is in Aquarius. Now we're going to have a new moon in Aquarius coming through Pisces. I mean, these, Aquarius and Pisces, it's the 11th and 12th sign of the zodiac. These are the least personal, most cosmic, most spiritual, right? Most magical signs. And it's really amazing to have all of these planets, and now the north node of the moon conjunct Venus, Neptune, coming around to Saturn. Okay, we're going to have this big Pisces party. So this is just a real amazing time of opening these doors of perception. Aquarius and Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius, rules our third eye. That place, that opposite of Leo, opposite polarity. Leo is I, me, my, the center stage, the star of the show. Aquarius is beyond, right? Beyond. It's the director of the show, the producer of the show. I don't care how great you are or what a great singer, dancer, how big your ego is or however you present yourself and your wardrobe and whatever you got going on. Okay, there is a higher intelligence. Yeah, divine intelligence. And it is it is the future. Aquarius is the future. It is scientific truth and reality. That's what I love about mathematics. Okay, mathematics is mathematics. I mean, that's all there is. It's the bottom line. Science, mathematics, the quantum physics, there is a reality. There is a truth. There is an order and a structure to the universe that is not subjective. I'm sorry. Astrology shows it to us over and over and over again. And the amazing thing is how we delude ourselves. And I don't want to even say that we delude ourselves. I'll tell you what, I want to blame society. I want to blame the educational systems. I want to blame the religious conditioning. I want to blame the governmental powers that are all seeking to dominate, that are seeking to control, that are seeking to get the majority and the greater population just to get a job, go to work, serve them, pay taxes, and We've had this hierarchical reality going on for thousands of years. The kings and the queens and the knights and the princes and all the conquerors and all, now the presidents and the Caesars and the Romans. I mean, it's just been this whole huge climb to the top and tax the poor. Climb to the top and and then advertise and sell them things that they don't need and tell them things that they need that they don't really need and kind of brainwash, mind wash them. So there is this whole artificial reality that has been presented to us, that has been drilled into us. And our parents. I don't want to even blame our parents. Our parents are victims of a greater system. Our grandparents are victims of a greater system. There has been just a lot of illusion and a lot of deception in terms of what is really in this world. And it is the yogis, it is the ones who have meditated, it is the shamans with their plant medicine, it is these, others that have gone, deep within, pulled back the veils of illusion, maybe had near-death experiences, yes, where they saw and eyes were opened. And through, yes, the yoga practice, through the meditation, through the breath work, through the art, through the therapy, through the contemplation, through the silence, through going within, they meet the spiritual world. In today's, mantra, I talk about the magical, mystical, spiritual world within and in Mother Nature. Not in man-made streets, man-made buildings, man-made screens, man-made offices, man-made houses. I cannot encourage you enough to get out of town. I recorded the orchestra, the symphonic orchestra, this morning when I woke up in this jungle. And there is a whole nother world. This third dimension, this limited, egoic, material expression of our soul spirit being in this third dimension, We are multi, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, multi-dimensional beings. And this is one little egoic, tiny aspect. It's a little stage that we are now on. So when all these planets come around to Aquarius and Pisces, there is the possibility of opening the crown chakra, Pisces and Neptune, opening the third eye, Uranus and Aquarius, a new moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is the sign of liberation, of enlightenment, of the future, of science, of ultimate universal truth. That's what enlightenment is. Ow! And this north node of the moon conjunct with Neptune. Okay, so here we have, this new moon in Aquarius is our witness. It's the observer. Observe your thoughts thinking themselves. Observe your emotions feeling. Move into the witness and observe your ego experiencing this world and this reality, but understand that you are more than the ego. You are more than the feelings. You are more than the body. You are more than the thoughts. You are more than your programming and your education and all this left brain kind of stuff. And then we can open up our eyes and open up our hearts and open up our minds and open up our arms to embrace a greater spiritual truth. And what is this greater spiritual truth? This greater spiritual truth is that you are beautiful, that you are love, that you belong, that you are held, that you are accepted by the Great Mother, that you have done nothing wrong. You have perhaps erred, you've made mistakes due to being misinformed or being, misguided. But the Great Mother, the Great Spirit, holds everything. The dead bones, the ashes of all that has been and has burned. All of our bodies return to the earth. All of our grief, all of our tears, all of the water that falls and flows down that river back to Mother Ocean. This is moving into a place of compassion, a place of acceptance, a place where there is magic. And there's this part of me, and of course, Aquarius and science, I want to say, even with astrology, there's no such thing as magic. What appears to be magic is actually mastery. Yes? When the yogis, over there in India, levitate, they've mastered the laws of gravity. And it looks to our egoic experience, that's magic. It's not magic, it's mastery. Let us tap into our mastery and not be fooled by appearances, not be fooled by our Hollywood movie stars and the glitz and the glamour. What is glamour? Glamour is fake beauty. Let us not be fooled. The truth and the beauty and the wonder and the awe lie within. Let me read you the Sabian symbol. It's pretty amazing, right? A man who had for a time become the embodiment of a popular ideal is made to realize that as a person, he is not this ideal. The keynote. The need to deal with human beings, ourselves, as persons, rather than as screens upon which one projects one's dream and ideal. Here we have the final statement on the relationship between mental spiritual vision, right, and living reality, between persons and the ideal they appear, yes, to incarnate, between the great lover image and one's need for love. A love his presence stimulated and aroused. The star on the movie screen is not the actual person. The star's popularity fades away. The person remains. What has this episode of popularity actually done to the person? This is a question that can be applied to a great variety of circumstances. Yes? Person versus archetype. This can mean a critical need for self-revaluation. We unconsciously project our longings for love, our longings for attention, our longings for power, our longings for influence, our longings for genius and wisdom onto external people. Teachers, gurus, movie stars, billionaires, politicians, doctors, religious people. It's and we can get lost in these projections, and we can follow what the teacher told us back in 3rd grade. We can follow what Professor, emeritus, said, from Harvard. We can follow what this astrologer says, or that psychic says, or this, that. This is time where everything can be shown to be illusion. Neptune wants to show us our illusions. And it wants to bring us home to living reality. Yes, we are human beings. It's time to humble. It's time to let go, of illusions and come inside. This is where I'm saying. The masculine is the extroverted externalization, the show that is put on, the hierarchy, the king at the top of the pyramid or the pile, or, the hierarchical patriarchy, right? The CEO of the corporation, the Pope, the president, the whoever, you climbing to the top of, and that's Capricorn. It's all climbed up to the top of Capricorn. What are we doing now? When we break out of Capricorn, we break out of the system. We break out of time-space. We break out of the past. We break out of institutions. We break out of, trying to look good in public. We take off the persona. We take off the mask that we wear at work, so people will trust us and hire us and pay us and, treat us with dignity and respect. You know what? Removing the persona, removing the images, withdrawing the projections, and simply sitting with ourselves in silence and listening. Hopefully there's some birds you can listen to. Hopefully there's some bugs that you can listen to. Hopefully there's some fish swimming in a nearby ocean, river, stream, or creek, yes, that you can feel into. Because there is a world within worlds. There are invisible spiritual worlds interweaving, interwoven. And the spirits are, speaking. They're calling to us. They're asking us. They're looking for our attention. They're looking for us to listen. They are honored by our listening, by our meditation, by our contemplation, by our centering, and really silencing the noise of the monkey mind. And then we step into what is the beauty of Pisces and Neptune? It's innocence. And in that innocence, it's a return to innocence. It's a return to wonder. It's a return to awe. When's the last time you just went, wow? There is so much magic in creation, in life, the simple things of life, a flower blooming, a frog croaking or jumping, a monkey running across the branch. There is so much magic in this creation. We don't need to be distracted. We don't need to be pulled. We don't need to be told that we're empty and, we're dumb and we need to buy this product or we need to buy this pharmaceutical drug or we need to buy this thing, to look better, to feel better, to be stronger, to succeed, to... We don't need to buy into the programming. It's time to step out, baby. It's time to rebel against the status quo. Ow! And check out a new life. It is simple. It is here. It is present. It doesn't cost $1 zillion. It doesn't take 40 or 60 hours a week at work, in order to it is just like, I want to just like really, embrace this time as a return to Mother Nature, as a return to coming home, and as an opportunity, yes, to let go of the superfluous, to let go of the glamour, to let go of the phone and the screens and the distractions and the media and the movies and the stars in the movies and trying to live vicariously or trying to fill that empty void within, with food or drugs or, sugar or, just go on a fast. Go on a fast. Go on a water fast. Go on an apple fast. Go on a cleanse. Really start brand new. Start all over again at what? Aquarius. A higher frequency. Time to raise the bar. That's what Aquarius is all about. And this is trine to Jupiter. Beautiful. Right? This Mercury, is coming in. I mean, look at the aspects of this week. They are amazing. Mercury trine Jupiter, Sun trine Jupiter, Venus coming out of the dream of Pisces into Aries, into like, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I am it. I am super powerful. Venus conjunct Neptune, Uranus stationing direct. The ruler of this new moon is Uranus, right? Uranus rules Aquarius. New moon in Aquarius brings in this Uranian, sudden events, that are liberating. It's time to individuate. It's time to raise people's eyebrows, drop people's jaws, and blow people's minds with how unique, how original, how different, how you connect dots that's never been connected before. Share your truth, share your perspective, share your crazy wildness. Yeah, baby. Oh my goodness. There is a magical, mysterious, spiritual world within the one I know. I hereby choose to open my heart to the wonder and awe of it all. getting eaten by fire ants, which are also a part of that wonderful world of nature. Yeah. What can I say? It's spirit is woven in between the threads and the tapestry of this third dimensional reality. And we can see it. We can work with it. We can feel it if we listen for it and look for it. We see energy follows attention. What are you looking for? What are you paying attention to? Become aware, awake. Uranian, Aquarian, alertness, awakeness. Let the alarm go off and wake up to the invisible, mysterious, magical, powerful truth that exists far beyond the illusions and veils and lies and deception that have been perpetrated upon humanity for thousands of years. This is the time that we have been waiting for. We are the ones to do this one more time. Because when one of us does it, okay, it's like it spreads. And pretty soon, the domino effect. And there is a magical, mysterious, spiritual world within the one I know. I hereby choose to open my heart to the wonder and awe of it all. Yeah, baby. May you open your eyes, your mind, your heart, and your arms to the wonder of it all. Namaste, aloha, so much awe.